Hello, everyone, and welcome to this year's science class. This is going to be our virtual Back to School Meet the Teacher. And I am so sorry that I'm not able to see you in person, but I am very excited to have you join me virtually each week for hands-on activities utilizing things around your home, as well as taking bags with you of science supplies. Then we will be doing demonstrations and fun and engaging internet activities and more. Now, my name is Mrs. Heinrich, and the picture here is my virtual Bitmoji. Now, it's going to remind you that I am still with you all the time in science class. Even though you might not see my face, you'll see the Bitmoji at times to help you on our videos, in our lessons, in Seesaw, and in Flipgrid. So let's get to know me before I get to know a little bit about you. I can't wait to see you. I love science. And once again, here is that Bitmoji we were talking about. Now, a little bit about my family. I have 3 girls and 1 boy. They're all adults. My oldest is 25 and her name is Paige, and she works way up north above Minocqua for the state, helping high schoolers try to find ways to connect to the North Woods by going back to school and encouraging them to be able to find businesses and jobs up in the North Woods, as well as schools that might be up there for them to be able to go to. My second daughter, Callie, she is 24 and she lives in Minneapolis, and she works for a nonprofit called the Minneapolis St. Paul Foundation. And she helps lots of different nonprofits find great ways to help their communities in Minnesota and St. Paul. My third daughter, her name is Sarah, and she is going to be 21 in October. She goes to the University of Minnesota, and she is studying communications and arts, and she's going to spend her first semester home doing virtual learning just like you guys. And my son, he is a senior at Wausau East. He would have loved to play a football as the quarterback this year, but again, we're all working on trying to find ways to make sure we can stay safe and healthy. And so he's going to do some virtual school just like you at home. My husband, you'll see in that third picture, he's retired. He was a Phi Ed teacher for over 35 years, and he was a football coach as well as still the head baseball coach at Wausau East. We're not quite sure if there'll be any baseball, but we're hoping so, right? Now, that middle picture, I love to go up north. I love to be in nature, and that is why I love science so much. Lots of exciting things happened this summer for me. For example, something sweet that happened. We got our new rescue dog. His name is Reggie, and he's going to be 7 years old in December. He is my best buddy. He is my pal. He follows me everywhere, and he definitely loves his mom. He also loves treats, and he loves to curl up in a little tiny ball, even though he's really a big dog. He's a Weimaraner. And so we might get to see him now and again in some pictures or in some activities that we do because he just loves to hang out with me. So now I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things, and I'm hoping that you can think of your favorite things too. Some of my favorite things, I love butterflies and I love being outside. Those butterflies, my friends, are going to come and join us in a few weeks after we start school because I have a friend who actually is able to have a butterfly farm where he shares butterflies and larvae with us each and every year. So I'm looking forward to our monarchs that are going to join us in the fall. Now, I also love gardening, and this year we weren't able to have our school garden, but I hope this next year we'll be able to plant and grow a garden. If we can at school, it sure is fun to grow a garden at home like I do. I can't wait to pick some more of my zucchini and acorn squash and even tomatoes. What do you like to do? Another one of my favorite things is to go for a walk in the woods. We have some land way up north, And I love to go out there and walk around in the woods and listen for birds and to look for clues that animals are there. And I just love all of the rocks that I can find too, because rocks are some of my favorite things. So, again, thinking about some of your favorites. Now, you might notice Mrs. Heinrich wears a lot of black. I like the color black. And so I wonder what some of your favorite things are too. Hey, might see a Mountain Dew with Mrs. Heinrich, and oh, for lunch I could eat tacos almost every day. Those are some of my favorite things to drink and eat. Now, I'm hoping that when we start school and we're back together, you can tell me some things about yourself because I want to get to know you once again as well. I am so glad you joined me here for the Back to School Meet the Science Teacher. And again, Mrs. Heinrich is looking forward to seeing each and every one of you every week for science on the computer, on your iPad, or in any way that you can so that we can learn together. Welcome back, my friends. I can't wait to see you in science.